things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
All right.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they get down at about the 17-yard line.
How far is Douglas from here? 45.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one
Starting
across
off
the
just right.
30-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game.
Totally.
They're using to their advantage now.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete.
Good play.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Come on, Mitchie.
Example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks. And
he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Look at me, I'm in the zone.
To try again after the pick 6. Sliding out of the pocket. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. It's well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
When they look at their offense,
I love
they
it.
think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to
I
move
love
the
it.
ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you
Oh,
absolutely
Lord.
know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that.
Yes, let's go.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. And we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
He did just right, man.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Still got a yard out of it.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Another try for Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to
man.
4 on a gain of 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Edwards-Helaire. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going
Simple
in,
hairs,
that
man.
scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Ain't got no
2nd and
choice.
6, just inside the 30. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Way to keep the play alive.
These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Play action. It's Burrow. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Trimble. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. Now you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
On 3rd down, Kendrick. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, he said I'm going to take a hit. My quarterback's too fragile.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Fragile quarterback.
7-0 on EA Sports. McCaffrey. And he's he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Again, McCaffrey.
He was, man, come on.
For a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey.
No, sir, that ball was on the ground. I seen it. It was at the half-yard line.
Add on to their lead.
Must be nice. Pay the ref, though.
Point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
No, it don't matter. You commissioner.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on.
But here comes Diggs.
No, I seen that hit coming. Diggs been fumbling a lot. That's why he ain't been playing.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. From the 24, Jackson.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this is caught off the deflection. And at the 42-yard line here.
Boy.
A good gain on first.
Don't know how he caught that.
Was second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I seen it.
Finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again is Jackson. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. Touchdown!
Hey, your boy was sleeping over there, wasn't it?
His 11th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have made this a
Yo, get off Ruggs.
one-score game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Ooh.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division.
Man.
CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that
Oh,
division.
man, it could have been a pick.
A bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season. That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things.
I need that, man.
And still be in good shape.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They get
Well, there they go. The McCaffrey train can start rolling.
They go play action with Burrow. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come here. Come here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good burst there.
Dang,
Gets him
I was right there,
up
too.
to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete.
Boy, I'm glad he got over there.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker.
Yeah, that's not right
His
there,
defense
boy.
is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B. And now before
Thank you. Give me that back.
Hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Barkley, you tripping, dude.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Najee Harris, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Good
and
Lord.
The Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football
No,
game.
his knee was on the ground.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So tied at 14
I'm glad you
as he
admitted it.
sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
All right, big fella.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
Allen just got manhandled.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st down, Kendrick. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side. Kendrick, back-to-back stops, make it 3rd and 10.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He's going to look deep for more. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Touch that. Oh, man. Go ahead. Oh.
Nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Wow.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative.
He finds his man complete. That's Moran.
They were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run with Harris. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Here comes Cobb. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Burrow on play action. He's going to look deep for more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And the ball is knocked out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick, and he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now they go play action now. Burrow escaping the pressure right. That caught by Tremble. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get the next deep going.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touch.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And here comes Diggs. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their minds.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys,
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes Diggs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Moran. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Nice play call, a little bit of play
The rookie
action
gets
right
some
there. If you
catches
give
this
those
game.
linebackers a freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to...
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes Diggs.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Again, Jackson. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Butker's kick here is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
And he will find his man Ruggs.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Again, it's Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Escaping, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
70 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll make it 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. It's brought in by Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mahomes now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Jackson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Tackle made by Chase Young. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. going to see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds and looks like right at the 40. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Buda Baker with a pick, and the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Panthers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.